Hi, and welcome to another installment of Math Basics, Mr. Besh. Today we talk about rolling a rectangle. When you roll a rectangle, you actually make the shape of a cylinder. Now, I get all the time from students about not understanding the formula that's involved with the surface area, and it's quite simple when you break it down. Original formula, when you look at it, you see it in variants of 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi rh, but in reality, the one I have up here, 2 pi rh plus 2 pi r squared. What I'd like to do today is I'd like to break it down to you in little pieces. First, the easy part, 2 pi r squared. What you should recognize about that formula is pi r squared. Pi r squared is the area of a circle. Every cylinder has a circle on the top and on the bottom. So the reason why there's a 2 in front of that is because you're doubling it. You're finding the area of the top circle, multiplying it by 2, and taking the combined area of them both. But this is the part that gives students a little bit of difficulty. So now what I'd like to explain is how they derive 2 pi rh. First, when you think about the part 2 pi rh, 2 pi r is basically just saying the circumference. Think about this. If you take 2 times the radius, you get the diameter. And when you multiply the diameter times pi, you get the circumference. If you look at this, the distance around a circle is the circumference. So if you would roll this cylinder out backwards, you'd actually formulate a rectangle. And now this rectangle has the height, which is of the cylinder, which is 8. But yet the length of this rectangle that is formed is actually the distance around the circle, which is the circumference. It would be kind of like taking this Campbell soup can right here, taking a blade and cutting it down, and then unraveling the label. If you wanted to find the distance of the label going around there, that would be the circumference of the can. So that's how the second part of the formula is basically done. You're finding the area of a rectangle, but in order to do that, the length of the rectangle here is 2 times pi times the radius. And that's why a cylinder's surface area formula is what it is. I hope you found this both helpful and informative.